Welcome to something special and rare. It's number one versus number two. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today really gets something special. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the second-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team is on the field to move this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position with that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw yet again. And this time it's complete. He's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Gain lose the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. It's a draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover for those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package like the defense they're using here, but they almost let him slip through to pick up that first down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
Let's go right now.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Breaks free. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter.
7, Oklahoma, 3.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarm by the pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And here's the handoff. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
A completion makes it second and short. He hands it off from the gun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job with the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're
Touchdown, Sooners! A great catch and run for 6. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down. The drive has now reached the 35.
just a good job of spreading the route, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And there's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The receiver makes the catch and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Pass caught. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Sooners are on the move here. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the catch. Nobody around him. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And it's a direct snap. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Signs with quick throw. They get it back, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking for the wide out. Finds the man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gets the first and still running. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On first down, it's play action. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He'll throw it now. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. But hold on, there is a flag down. Could they take the points off the board to keep the drive going? Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Ball handed off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion sets up a second down play. Trying to find room. It's Raymond. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Pitches to the back. defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it's a bunch formation. Wants to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Bush. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Looking to scramble. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now here's the toss play. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
LSU.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. Powering through a tackle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Here's a regular season game, Kurt, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Moves out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 13.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
They start with a keeper to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Throwing off play action. Pulls it in. It's Bush. Jukes the defender and gets brought down after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start.
LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd and long from the 14. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Grinding away with their running game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
An important play to secure this victory, Kirk. You can debate their rankings coming in, but number one took care of business tonight and showed they belong at the top.
Well, we knew a lot of expectations were on the line here, and the number one team is the dominant team. They have now punched their ticket, and everybody's going to be aiming for them once we get to the postseason.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He finds some space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He'll toss it to the back. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Bush. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Using his legs, it's Bush. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.